Hello everyone, my name is Dominono and welcome back to Dark Souls 1. You may remember that in the last episodes I mentioned that there was another character in this area who we haven't met yet and who we needed a key to go see. Well, off camera I went and got that key because it really wasn't that interesting. It was just part of an offshoot of an area we explored on the way down to the boss. But the key opens this here door, which will show us the final night of Gwyn, of the 4 nights of Gwyn. And he's a big lad, with a big bow. Hello.
A visitor, have we?
Yes.
Thou must be the one who freed Artorias.
That's me.
That old friend he was. Thanks to thee, he left this world with honor intact.
That's the key part of this DLC.
Retired and blind.
Blind.
Little help to thee, I'm afraid.
I don't know about that. But yeah, that's sort of a key theme of the DLC, is that history says Artorias banished the Abyss from this land, but he was clearly corrupted up until the Chosen Undead, that's us, got sucked back into the past to keep the legend as it's supposed to be told. Which is quite interesting. So he sells the hello carving and the thank you carving, which we'll buy for no other reason than fun.
Farewell. Lead thy...
I will lead my life as I seest fit. But
Well,
if we talk to him,
thou seekest to explore this
he'll bring up that dragon we saw.
Be wary of a black dragon. I fear thee no match for this terrible beast.
Really? I think we're pretty good. Yeah, why don't you do it?
Very little to be said. What good is a dog with no hairs to hunt? But I'm lucky to be alive, I suppose.
I suppose. Huh,
But I'm
that's strange. He's supposed to do something here, and yet for reasons unknown, he isn't. Let me double check that. Perhaps we need to see him again over here? That might be it, actually. Okay, so the problem there should have been that I didn't trigger the dragon's second appearance. You need to see him the first time on the bridge when you're wandering through the space with the scarecrows, and the second time, like I've just showed you, down in the space where his boss is.
black dragon posing the duress?
Kinda.
Yes, I thought as much. He's called Kalameet.
Kalameet.
Ferocious dragon indeed. Even mighty Anna Londo dared not provoke his ire.
That says a
I
lot.
see little good coming from this, but my intent is to persevere to the bitter end.
Yes, it is.
Good, good. What is bravery without a dash of recklessness?
What indeed.
I've taken a liking to thee.
Hey, we're friends.
I owe thee much for thy service to Artorias. Now, walk and see how Gloth hunts dragons.
Golf. You don't actually need to do this to fight Kalameet. You can fight him without this help, but doing this does make the fight a lot easier, I think. And again, do remember, he's blind. And his weapon of choice is a bow. Is this even gonna help, really, Goff? He's blind.
Yes. A truer shot was never loosed. That bat will be grounded for a good spell. The rest is in thine hands. I await good tidings.
Well, hopefully you'll hear them.
Dragon slaying. Knighthood's highest calling.
Well then, let's go see if we can do the title of Knight Proud. Man, blind archers are so cool. Reminds me of that episode of Samurai Jack. You know, the one with the jackal-headed guys in that tower? That's pretty great stuff. So there is a fog door in this space now. And down there is the closest thing you'd call to an arena. I also believe, though, there is something to jump off to here for something. Yes, there's a crystal lizard down there. We're probably not going to get it right now. Maybe we'll come back for it later. Let's ride the white lightning, enter the zone, and fuck up Black Dragon Kalameet, shall we? Where are you? There you are. So Kalameet is big and scary, but he's no manners. Ouch. Double ouch. I'm probably going to die because, you know, it's been a while since I've seen Kalameet's moveset. It really has. I don't know just what I'll do. Ow. I'll fuck up and die almost immediately is what I'll do. Oh well. Let's try that again, shall we? Kalameet, attempt numero dos. Let's see if this goes better. Hopefully I will, because that first one was quite awful. All things considered. Ow! Camera did not lock on there, it was too far away. That was my mistake, really. Take a second to drink, shall we? Camera is not my friend today. That was pretty good. That was alright. That was less alright. Thanks for not just murdering me there, Cal. Ouch, good little ones. Not locking onto him might be to my advantage right now. That is quite a horrible move to deal with. Yes, I should consider using my shield more. Rolling the right timing there, that's helpful. Oh, that was a bit dodgy. So Kalameet is a tough cookie. But, you know, every tough cookie is predictable after a while. Thank you. Ooh, that wasn't right. Oh, I need some heal space. Thank you. Very generous. Oh, that timing was not right at all. Oh, and I misjudged that too. Typical. Drink. Ow. Not ideal here, is it? I should expect that big old swoopy-doo. If you can close the distance in there, it's great because you can get past the part where the fire is emitted from. Makes perfect sense, really, when you think about it. Oh no! I got caught in the horrible grab move. Ow! Please stop that. Alright, so I've been cursed now. That deals double damage. That little icon over my head that looks like the Eye of Sauron. The Eye of Sauron? The Eye of Sauron. Double damage, I believe, while it's activated. Suffer, not dealt, sadly. Kalameet, you big bitch. Drink there, shall we? Ooh, that was a little close. So as you can see, Hawkeye Goff's contribution to this fight is actually quite helpful. I believe that without him, Kalameet would be flying a lot more. Oh, that was a horrible swing. Thanks for letting me just drink by your face. That's super helpful. Oh, that was close. Oh no, not again. That was super mean. Can't swap my arms right now because I'm getting drunk. Oh! Double damage into huge swings. Ah, so close too. Alright, let's try round 3. Ding ding, let's go. See if we can get our soul smack before he gets too close. That'd be nice. Can I be cheeky and take some shots? I can, actually. You may have noticed that I refilled my arrows. Ooh! That was lucky. That was lucky as well. Run away. Flip away. Whatever. Ooh, that was close. Quite a lot is a bit close, really. Ooh, that was unfortunate. Got clipped by the stomp. Ooh, oh no! Oh, the timing was off completely. Bugger. That was dramatic. Such is the way, huh? You do a good one, then you do a bad one. Hopefully this will be a good one next. Attempt number 4. Let's see if we can make the magic happen this time. I would like to hold on to my souls as much as possible at the moment. I mean, I've got to repair myself with something. Beep boop. A couple of shots you may argue aren't really worth it, but you know, can't hurt, can it? Flip away. So the flippy ring has turned me into something of a circus performer for this stuff. Oh, that was the tail. That was the big swing. And that's the toasty swing. That was lucky. Could have gotten some more hits in there if I had been perfect, but alas. Such is life, I suppose. Ooh, that was a bit quick. That'll be the fire one. You can generally tell from proximity what kind of swing is going to go for. Thank you for providing me ample time to both attack and defend myself. Very Cirque du Soleil at the moment, isn't it? Very dodgy stuff there. Kalameet's another one of those... Oh! Another one of those bosses for whom the camera can be as much of a boon as a bane. The lock-on, especially on big guys, has always had a problem. Plus, my usual advice of, hey, you know, clip into the hitbox does apply to Kalameet, but Kalameet is very agile for his size, so it makes him quite hard to hold on to that. Barf. Ouch. Oh, crumbs. Didn't see that coming in time. Take the time to heal there. Thank you, Kalameet. You're kind of a bro when you get down to it, aren't you? Line out for the double damage curse. Run away. So you've pretty much seen what there is to see from Kalameet at the moment. He is essentially this. I believe, again, he is different if you do not use Goff's help. But since we did, that's kind of superfluous, really. For now, let's just see if we can kill this big old drakey bastard that even mighty Admiral Londo did not want to mess with. Ow. Oh, hitbox got a bit weird there. Mighty Admiral Londo. To be fair though, how mighty was Admiral Londo really? Its biggest dangers were awkward architecture. I mean, I suppose it did boast like the knights in its heyday. But, you know, since then, what has it got on hand? A whole bunch of nada, really. Oh no, that was terrible. Oh, that was fairly new, all in all, I think. That was lucky as shit. Please get lucky again. Thank you. That was super sketchy. I want full health there because we're actually kind of close. And I don't want to have to deal with stray health bullshit. Now Kalameet, like the other dragons, can have his tail removed if you are fancy. But Kalameet, again, his agility makes it quite difficult, but the weapon that he drops, I believe, is considered one of the most highly reputable PvP weapons because it comes with a great big black fire blast like that. That was lucky as shit. Thanks, Kalameet. At the moment, we are actually very close, so I want as much health as possible, so I'm going to burn an Estus there. Fuck you, Kalameet, I don't have time for you anymore. Hey, 4 rounds, that's not bad. 4? 5? I think that was 4. Still, happy day. And he dropped the Calamity Ring. My goodness, what kind of amazing benefits could this provide? Receive double damage. Enchanted by the Orange Eye of Kalameet, bringer of calamity. Doubles damage received by its wearer. A useless ring befitting of no finger. Best left unknown or at least well hidden. So yeah, Kalameet, for all of his highfalutin, doesn't drop a soul, just gives you some souls as is usual. Doesn't have a unique weapon except for his tail. And just gives you a ring, which gives you double damage if worn. No, receive double damage. You do not deal double damage. You take double damage. You know, that is befitting only for insane people who like to put extra challenge in. So, extra challenge aside, we'll not be wearing that. For now though, there is, I believe, a chest either under this waterfall or nearby. Let's find that. Yes, indeed, here it is. There is a chest down here containing a Titanite slab. Woohoo! Titanite slab, if you do not know, is the final upgrade material for the standard weapon reinforcement line. It is what will get you to plus 15. So, absolutely splendid. We are now, I believe, done with Oolacile. Done with the DLC, all of its bosses are done. You have seen everything there is to see in this place. Time to return then to Lordran and start making some progress into the final two areas that contain Lord Souls. But first of all, let's check back in with Goff.
This great bow?
Yes, that one.
I shan't need it. No dragons to hunt.
There are no more dragons?
Not if a human could even operate it. But here,
look at the size of it.
need outweighs mine.
That bow outweighs me. So we got Goff's great bow. He also sells some Titanite shards, which I'm going to buy a couple of, just in case, for something while I have the souls on me.
I suspect thou hast taken a gander at it, but the dark of the abyss, which swallowed poor Artorias, threatens to devour our entire land of Oolacile. It seems that this dire fate is unavoidable.
So,
seduced by a dark serpent or no, they awoke that thing themselves and drove it mad. One's demise is always one's own making. Farewell, proud human. May every honor be bestowed upon thee.
thanks, Goff. That's real nice. So, the implications being there that, you know, even though someone, hint hint, encouraged the residents of Oolacile to wake up Manus, it was ultimately, you know, their choice to do so. And apparently they drove him mad, whatever that means. Either by awakening him, perhaps he was always destined to rest. But now that we've beaten Manus, I can talk a bit, well, beaten Manus and beaten the DLC, I can talk a bit more about him. Because Manus is theorized by many to be a character called the Furtive Pygmy, who was a one of the four who found the Great Souls in the First Flame. The Witch of Izalith, who became the Bed of Chaos, Gwyn, Lord of Sunlight, Nito, Lord of Death, who we will encounter later on, and the Furtive Pygmy, who found the Dark Soul, and from the Dark Soul it is believed to have spawned humanity. So, that would explain why he's such a bitch. But, back here at Filing Shrine, while we prepare to take our journey onward, who is this? Siegmeyer?
Oh, hello again.
No, it's Sieglind.
You've been quite well, aren't you?
Yeah, I suppose.
Haven't found my father yet. Have you seen him?
Somewhere around the place.
Really? Then I must be off.
You should be off.
Sure he's caused you trouble. He has a knack for that.
Hmm.
Just stay put.
Sadly, I believe I have irrevocably compromised their quest lines, so we probably will not see an end to that. But, you know, like I said, this isn't a 100% playthrough. I won't show you absolutely everything because a great deal of it is irrelevant to the great story path of Dark Souls. For now, though, we should... no, I've just remembered something. We cannot be on this way just yet, and I will show you why now. So, why can't we progress yet? Because we need to go talk to this lady again. I did. No, I'm afraid I'm not here for your moss, delicious as though I'm sure it is. I'm in fact here for Transient Curse. Temporary curse allows engagement with ghosts. That is key because, guess what, there are ghosts coming up. So we need a handful. No worries, lady. Let's go check out why we needed those, shall we? So, down here, under Filing Shrine, there is an elevator, and that elevator connects us to the next area in the game that we need be in. Fortunately, convenience was a must when designing this place, apparently. But anyway, we need Curse in order to engage the ghosts that can be found in this place. Now, that can include Curse from Basilisks, the one that halves your health, you know, if you fancy taking that route. I really do not. Down here, in the flooded remnants of New Londo. Yep. So down here there's a whole bunch of little hollows doing very little. Aren't they nice? So this place has flooded, and it was flooded on purpose. Why, you may ask? Well, because the residents of New Londo, it's a more transient curse, thank you very much. The residents of New Londo fell prey to the same temptations by the same somebody that corrupted Oolacile. And the transient curse curses you temporarily, so that you may engage what lurks in this place. Without the transient curse, you can't hit them, and without the transient curse, you cannot defend against them as well. If you block and they strike you, then you will take damage. Beware also, for this place is filled with falls off into the darkness. Fun stuff, no doubt. Such is the way of this realm. Ghosts will rise through the floors, they will come through the walls. They are lurking everywhere in this place. Ouch. Thank you. More transient curse, thank you very much. I can't seem to get to that one. Here is a Firekeeper soul, which will be very useful later. Can I inch close enough to pick those up? No, not a chance. So, better to press on than die for nothing. So, the deal with New Londo is, like I said, it was corrupted once upon a time. It was originally ruled by 4 great kings. And those 4 great kings were ultimately the ones who fell prey to the seduction. Promises of power and great abilities. But before all this, they had actually, between them, earned a portion of Lord Gwyn's soul. Because he was fond of splitting that up and giving it away. He gave some of it to Seath, which is why we had to kill him for it. He gave some of it to the 4 kings of New Londo. Although they were eventually corrupted, ended, and then brought to bear, sealed away beneath the floodgates of New Londo as it is now. So, who are you going to call? Us, and the transient curse. Because the curse is the only way to engage. So, even though I bought some, they seem content to just drop a whole bunch of them now, which is very handy, really. Nothing could be worse than being under-prepared. So, we will delve in until we find a bonfire, I think. Because I'm sure there must be one down here somewhere. The parrying dagger. Ow. So the parrying dagger is a dagger built for parrying, funnily enough. You know, if you fancy using something in your offhand that's not a shield. I personally almost never do, because blimey is that an awful idea. Especially in Souls 1. Souls 2 and 3 made some great leaps to actually make it so that you didn't have to carry a shield. Although it is often recommended. So our current goal in this place is to lower the water level. How might we do that? Perhaps by opening the gates by which the water is kept in. If we can. Kick this ladder down. I believe there was a ghost up there. Yes, but we can run past him. Float on down here, buddy. Please. Oh, that dodgy camera work is a fairly major issue. Because if I wander off the side, I will almost irrevocably die. You'll stab upwards, but I will ignore you. Out of convenience. Now, into this place. My goodness, who's that up there? Not an enemy, for once, but a friend. Can we take another transient curse yet? No, you need to let him wear out first. But that fellow up there has something that we need. Let's wander into a horrible ghosty world, shall we? Because apparently we do not value our own life very much. Goodness, there's a lot of them. If there is something strange in your neighborhood, who are you going to call? You know what, let's not get topical at the time of recording it, shall we? More transient curse, thank you very much. Bones, more ghosts. No, screaming, thank you. I don't appreciate screaming. Ow. Huh? Uh-oh. The curse took this time to wear off. Uh-oh. No, ow, my throat. I need that. Quick, it's time for... Ow. What a horrible night to have a curse. Or in this case, what a horrible night to wear out, to run out of curse. Away with you. Foul debauchers. Bloop. Huzzah! So, here we will find a ladder, and this ladder will take us to the roof, and upon the roof we will find yet more ghosts, because everything is ghosts in New Londo. New Londo is a realm of ghosts. But over here we'll find our buddy, who we will talk to as soon as I'm sure that these guys aren't going to phase through the floor and murder us. No? Are we good? Okay. Probably not, but whatever.
Well, this is a surprise. I get few visitors, save for ghosts.
So many ghosts!
The Lord Vessel.
I do.
Very impressive. I know exactly what your intentions are.
You should.
You seek the four kings whom I guard over.
Yes, I do.
This is the key to the seal.
Thank you.
The four kings slumber in the deepest chamber of the ruins. Use this key to break the seal and open the floodgates.
Alright then.
And do not forget, the dark wraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss.
Which we're familiar with now.
This is no place for ordinary mortals.
We are no ordinary mortals.
Long ago, the knight Artorias traversed the Abyss.
Yeah, we saw how that went.
Find him and learn from him. The Abyss may prove surmountable.
So that's your clue to seek out Artorias' grave if you end up here before you find the Covenant.
The key to the seal is now in your hand.
It is. So this guy sells this curse, he sells resist curse, and this is the healer in the New Londo ruins, who you may remember possibly from many parts ago when we died of curse in the depths.
New Londo, mark my words, the dark wraiths.
And he can cure that too.
Of man, and any living thing that has a soul, they were never meant to roam again.
So the dark wraiths are the servants of the somebody who set in motion all of this stuff. Why did they set this in motion? Perhaps we'll find out a little later. For now, though, we need to acquire some progress. I believe there may be something useful in the basement of this place, so we must simply go check it out. Yes, yes, I know. Away with you, ghosts. Away with you, ghosty goo. Soul of the Proud Knight, that's fine, but not what I was looking for. That's the exit because the basement is this way. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. There are yet many, many, many more ghosts, but god damn it, I don't want to have to deal with them. The Curse Bite Ring, that's the one. Go away. Please go and stay go. You're already dead. I can't save you now. In fact, nobody can. Bunch of sad buggers. Is that anything? Nope. The curse by ring was the important thing I was looking for, because curse resistance should be helpful. I don't think it's very helpful down here. I'm not sure if there even is anything that gives you curse in this place. I don't know. Maybe the unique, screamy, ghosty ladies. A large soul. That, I believe, is the way over to the seal. That's not a jump, is it? Nope. Do not be deceived. Some green titanite shard, that's fine. I may need that later. For something. But for now, why don't we open the seal down here, drain this place, and call it a day. Contraption does not move. This should be connected to something. Whatever. Key to the seal. We can go over here and open the floodgate. Clank. The water is lowered, and the path ahead is clear. Sort of. So, oh look, a bunch of drakes. In a valley. I wonder where that could be. Perhaps we'll find out in the next episode, in which I will see you.